Good morning. Having my coffee. Yes, it's June and I am in a hoodie about to go to the park. But I've been reading this book and I found it interesting because usually a lot of people, when you're making changes and doing new things, they say, find your tribe to have support, blah, 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 which this doesn't go against it. It says you should have support. However, they say maybe for the people closest to you, I'm sorry, this light sucks, that you shouldn't tell them. Like, kind of keep it secret for a while. Because the people closest to you, and I'm just kind of rehashing this, it's not word for word, but the people closest to you sometimes, they're so used to the way you are that if you change and you tell them, they may react in a way to push you or nudge you to go back to your old ways because they're so used to the way you are, and it makes them comfortable that big changes make them uncomfortable and they don't know how to react, especially if they see you doing something that they're not used to. And that maybe since you're trying these new things, you can find people in not a group, but who are doing these new things you want to try, and rely on them as accountability or support system because they don't know the old you. So they're going to support what you're trying in this new way. I found that interesting because, I always tell people who I know well, like when I'm going to do something or when I'm going to try something new. And, I don't think I've ever had anyone nudge me against doing it, but I guess I don't see it. But I've always kind of quit everything I've done after a while. So I don't know. I just found it interesting. Of course, they say go slow, small, incremental changes. They say keep it secret. So I guess that whole saying of work hard, keep it to yourself, and show them the difference instead of saying it. And I just found that interesting and wonder if other people do that as well, or do they, when they're going to do something, they just tell everybody, I'm going to do this and watch me. Because I have like these kind of lofty goals in my head. And one of them, and I know it's absolutely ridiculous, is because I can barely right now. I used to run like 6 to 10 miles a day years ago. So see, I know. Right now I walk with my dog maybe once or twice a week. I get to run a 5K. But I do have those lofty goals of a marathon. Well, first a half marathon, a marathon, a 50 miler, a 100 miler on trails. And it may never happen, especially right now. I am nursing a pulled muscle in my back, which had nothing to do with exercise, just because I'm a klutz, and it's feeling much better. So I'm going for a walk today with the dog. I'm not going to run on the trails. But so see, I just said it. So it may never happen now. But I'm just wondering, and nobody watches this, so that's okay. But I'm wondering if other people have these lofty goals and they keep them secret. One, because they don't want people to make fun of them. Two, because if they don't accomplish it, they look like they've failed something. Three, they're scared, which I am all three of these things. Interesting thoughts. Anyway, have a wonderful day.